August 2nd, Monday morning, 7:21 a.m. This video gets published at 8 a.m. 2 hours after that, I'm going to have a live stream, kind of unusual and different. To check that out beforehand and find out what it's about, you can come to youtube.com/LWTDB. That'll get you to my channel page. And you'll find here Vanishing Live Chat and AMA at 10 a.m. my time this morning, 2 hours after this video that you're watching right now goes and gets published. So you can click on this and read in the description what my intentions are behind this live stream. It's kind of unusual, might become a regular thing on my channel if it goes over well. So coming back to today's time sheets. Time charges, time entries, time slips, that's the word. So starting for the law office whiskey, this is on Sunday, July 18th, 22 minutes, 2:55 to 3:17 p.m. for Juliet, the attorney. Remote connection to home laptop to fix unable to relaunch Outlook without restarting computer. Symptom found to be caused by Outlook is suspended. Put those three words in quotes. Outlook is suspended. State during prior exit. Ended the Outlook task. Fixes. I should have said ending the Outlook task. Fixes the symptom but not the problem. Initial research revealed this problem being reported by other people but solution not found. Sent email to Juliet with reporting status of the issue. So there's another time slip that comes after this where I implement the fix and tell them about the fix. I'm going to go ahead and show that to you now. And I have pictures. I have pictures of two time slips that I think we're going to get to today. So let's come over and bring up these pictures here. So here's what Task Manager shows. Microsoft Outlook communication suspended. And I've got two shots of this that are irrelevant. The difference is irrelevant. But then over here in the notification area, Outlook is closing and it never does close. So after restarting the computer, if he launches Outlook and then exits Outlook, this icon just stays in the message area and never goes away. So he's been restarting the computer every time he wants to relaunch Outlook. So what really needs to happen is to right click on this task and end the task. Well, this is the fix for it. It doesn't solve the problem. Why is this happening in the first place? I don't really want to track that down because I'm about to upgrade him to a newer version of Outlook, put him on Office 365. Now, actually on this computer, I think he has Office 365 already, but because I'm going to be moving their domain, going to be doing some pretty substantial things with their account, I just didn't want to go very far into this. So what I did in a subsequent time slip, I'll be telling you about this fix that I've set up for him. Now here I have my Microsoft OneNote. This is where I keep track of my clients. This is all the list of clients down here. And I'm right now on this particular client for the Law Office Whiskey. These tabs up here are different subject areas: computer/people, software, computers network, internet, email, printers, problems, service requests. So right now I'm on this tab called Problems. On this tab called Problems, I have pages of things that I have found in the past. So I've created this page right here for this fixed. Now I don't want to expose all of this on YouTube, and I don't want to expose this on YouTube. So I'm going to use this angled double-headed arrow here to maximize this window. I can show you this. So the fix for this was I put a batch file on his desktop that has just these two commands: task/f/im, Outlook in quotes, and then also killing this task. So killing those two tasks is comparable to ending tasks. Now you might ask, why don't I just teach them Control-Alt-Delete to get in Task Manager and end the task? It's because this person won't remember that. I just need to give them an easier way to do it. I'm not going to explain that any further. So I give him an icon on his desktop that says Fix Outlook. He double clicks that. Nothing appears. This is so fast it doesn't even show a black DOS command prompt. Double clicks on it, that kills the task, and then he can single click on Outlook on his taskbar and it will launch. So that's an easy fix. It's an icon on his desktop, Fix Outlook. That's not difficult to remember. Going into Task Manager, scrolling to the right one, ending task on it, that's not something that he is going to be able to do. So, and then as a note for myself, double click the icon on the desktop when Outlook is broken. No need to run as admin, and no user account control appears. So it's a really simple fix. Now let's move on to the next time slip. Switch back here. This is for the law office pop-up. Also on Sunday, July 18th, 34 minutes, 2:02 p.m. to 2:36 p.m. And this is labeled for the servers. Confirmed manual backup to external drives began yesterday, completed normally. Swapped backup drives. Equipment panel. Noted excessive fan noise from network switch. Determined which switch at fault and noted need for replacement. So this is, in the last Tech Tales that I did, I showed pictures of this rack-mounted server. Well, 4 of them, with 1 of them missing, and the backup drives. And I told about licensing the new version of Handy Backup. So I don't need to talk about the backups now, but this other part about noting the excessive fan noise from the network switch. I have pictures. I have a video. So let me switch over to that here. And I've got that mixed in with the pictures that I showed you yesterday of the servers. So I want to get to the right place because I did not show you the pictures of the wiring room, the equipment room, the switch room. And here we go. So here's what this looks like. These are punch down blocks for the phones. Over here is the patch panel for the network connections. Ethernet cables going into 2 switches. There's 2 switches there. And then up here is mostly phone equipment. Now let me go on to another picture. I got a few pictures in here. So there's this one, this one's a video, and this one's a video, and this one's a video. They're a little bit redundant. So then this is the pictures again, and then closer. So various shots here. So that's back to the servers. So let's get back to the beginning of these, left arrow until I get to the beginning. So I guess I ought to go perhaps straight to letting you see and hear the noise. You know what? How is this going to come over? I think you'll be able to hear this. So this one's the first video. I think it lets you hear the noise. Okay, then I'll go on to the next one. This is using compressed air to see if I can hear any difference in the noise. I'm trying to identify which fan, which box, Because at this point, I'm not entirely sure. There's so much echoing of the sound around there. I'm not sure which box it is yet. All right, and I think this last one is going to prove to us where the noise is coming from. So here's this Dell Power Connect, and I'm pretty suspecting this one. I'm reaching to the back, just pull the power plug. That proves it. And this tapping is just to see if I can dislodge something from a bearing of the fan to quiet it down. Nobody has complained about the noise. Nobody is in this area as their workspace. I could talk about the other switches in here and such, but I've already kind of exceeded my time for this edition. So if you want to look at any of those closer, you can certainly rewind and pause the video and look closer and ask questions if you have those questions. I mean, I'm really tempted to go over that in more detail and break it apart for what all the equipment is in there. But I think we'll hold that off to another time. I will mention that my thinking is there's a 24 port switch here and there's a 24 port switch here. And what I'm thinking is I want to take both of them out and replace with a 48 port switch, possibly power over Ethernet. They have IP phones here. I want to go check and see, can I eliminate a bunch of power adapters that might be supplying power to those phones right now if I put in a PoE switch. I'm also about to get more educated, I think, about firewall and proxy, and I need to check their internet service provider. I think their internet service provider has extra proxy and filtering of some sort in place. And I'm not real fresh on all of that terminology, but so I'm not sure how much extra protection would be useful here, but with all that's been what's been happening lately with ransomware and phishing emails and such, I'm kind of interested in taking this opportunity to think about upgrading this office security level. So anyway, it's not urgent to do that fan. I'm going to delay a little bit as I investigate that. I think that'll do it for this edition. I hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.